Hey, it's Ethan here at eTrailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at and showing you how to install the Pewag all-square snow tire chains on our 2022 Toyota Tacoma. These are going to be on tire size 265/70 R16. Make sure that you check the fit guide on our website to get the right chains for your tire size. Also, we have them on the rear axle as per our owner's manual. Make sure you're double checking that too to put the chains on the right tires. These chains are pretty aggressive and they're going to be used for extreme weather conditions. So you've got your Tacoma, in our case it's a TRD, so you can take it off-roading if you want. These chains are going to be really good for mud if you want to use them for that purpose, but they're also going to be really good for ice and snow if you live in an area that gets a decent amount of inclement weather, or you just want to use your truck for some other purposes. Also, they are a ladder pattern design, which means they go straight across our tire parallel to one another, which is going to help a lot with starting and stopping. Not going to give you as much coverage on turns, but you're definitely going to get that grip. You're also going to feel them a little bit more while you're driving, but if you're using chains this aggressive, you're probably not super worried about that. Taking a closer look at our links here, you can see that they are square as the name suggests. They're pretty high profile and they've got these grooves built into them, which is going to really help bite into that ice, snow, or mud. They're also made of a nickel manganese alloy, which is going to allow them to be harder and last for longer. They're going to be more resistant to rust, corrosion, and weather than a low carbon steel chain would. Also, the chains do come two to a set in this pretty lightweight sort of fabric type bag. It's not my favorite. The chains definitely do tend to poke holes in these very quickly, and they're not going to do a great job of keeping the weather out, especially if you bring these out and you're getting them installed in the snow. So if you get these chains, we recommend picking up some kind of plastic tote to keep them in just to be safe. But as I mentioned, the install portion of this is pretty straightforward. You can check out how we did that right now. First thing we want to do is lay our chains out flat. We want to make sure that nothing is caught up or twisted or tangled. We want to make sure that the cams are on the side facing us because we will have to turn those once we get the chains on. And we want to make sure the chains are facing the right way. We do so by using these large hoops at the end of each set of links. We want to make sure that this flat part is on the side facing the tire, and we want to make sure that these hooks aren't on the tread. Once we have that all figured out, we'll start installing them. We'll just grab a couple of where the links intersect towards the back, and we'll drape the chains over our tire, doing our best to make sure that everything is spread out evenly, front to back and side to side. And get this ready to make our first connection on the back side. It's super straightforward. We'll just fit this hook into one of these loose links on the side. For right now, I'll go with the middle because it seems like we're a little bit loose here. I might have to come back and adjust that based on what we get on the front, but we'll do that for now. Here, I'll go for the fourth link. Again, we can come back and tighten that after if we need to, but for now, I'll start tightening those cams. So using this provided lever tool, I'll just fit it in here and we'll rotate the cams counterclockwise. So I'll start with that bottom one down here. We'll go up to the top one and tighten that one as well. And we'll come back down here and get the last one tightened up. Still kind of loose, so I might go back and get those two connections that I made earlier tight as they can get. From here, we've got everything as tight as we can get it, but we always recommend getting one of these rubber tensioners because as you bump along on the road, things are going to shift a little bit. These will help keep everything in place. So I just kind of put them on similar to how you would put a tire on or take it off, following a star-shaped pattern. Just going top to bottom, left to right, trying to spread it out as evenly as you can, making sure that the hooks are facing away from the tire. Once you've got that tensioner in place, make sure you get the chains installed on your passenger side tire as well. Roll forward or backwards a few times just to make sure that everything is in place and secure, and then you're ready to hit the road. So again, if you are in an area where you get a decent amount of pretty extreme weather conditions, whether that be ice or snow, or you just want something that's going to help you get traction in muddy conditions off-road, the Pewag all-square snow tire chains are definitely a really solid option. That being said, if you want something that does get a similar bite, but it's a little bit more low profile, you could check out something with twist links, or if you get a decent amount of just a little bit moderate weather, you could check out some of Koenig's self-tensioning snow tire chains, just so you don't have to pick up that rubber tensioner as well. But if you do like these for that aggressive style and all the reasons that I talked about in our video, I think they're still a really great choice. This again was just a look at the Pewag all-square snow tire chains and how to install them on our 2022 Toyota Tacoma.